How's it going, everyone? Welcome to Settle the Scoreboard. Before we get started, I just want to give a quick shout out to everybody that's been showing love and support and liking, subscribing, and interacting. I appreciate the five of you have been doing it. I took a little time off because, I got busy having a life, which is weird for me to ever say. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to making as much content as I possibly can and ignore my family, my responsibilities, just to be another nerd on the internet talking about sports. It's the life we all dream of, So, yeah, I also am gonna start making more videos on YouTube. It's gonna be my primary focus, if you will. I'm still gonna use all my socials, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Those are mainly just gonna be me ranting, if I could be honest. When I'm not able to be at home and have my whole setup, I'll be on there just ranting, giving my hot takes, if anybody cares. Yeah, so this my platform is pretty much just to be interactive. I mean, otherwise I'd just be some dude on the internet, So yeah, just interact with me, give me your thoughts, your opinions, fight with me about it. Yeah, let's have some fun with this channel. I mean, that's all I really care about is just talking about sports. Gives me an excuse to tune out of my mundane life, if you will. But yeah, so with this video, I'm going to be doing my Week 5 NFL predictions. So we're starting off with the Giants versus the Packers. So I have the Packers winning this one. But I mean, when I say slightly, I mean slightly. Because surprisingly, the Giants look good. But I mean, Saquon is their whole offense. So I think if the Packers can stop the run as much as possible, I can see them winning this. Plus, Daniel Jones is kind of banged up right now. Not that, he's a good quarterback or anything to where anybody has to fear him. But yeah, that's going to limit the Giants. But yeah, Saquon, he's looking good. He's probably my top 3 running back. Well, everyone's top 3 running back right now. He's looking good. And he's probably going to fish bait the Giants into paying him. And then Giants fans are going to get excited. And then he's going to regress next season. And then all the Giants fans are going to be mad that they re-signed him. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, I have the Packers winning this. I think A.J. Dillon should be more involved because Aaron Jones is taking a beating out there. I've seen this dude get tackled hard. So they got to preserve this man as much as possible. Plus, A.J. Dillon has massive calves, massive thighs. Dude's just massive. Got a huge crush on him. So use him as much as possible, Green Bay. And yeah, you'll be able to win this game pretty easily, I think. Next, we have the Lions versus the Patriots. I have the Patriots winning this, but I don't know. It's kind of a toss-up because the Lions offense looks really good this season. I mean, Jared Goff is slanging that thing. He's looking good out there. And not just his looks, because he's a handsome man, but the team in general, like the whole offense looks good. DeAndre Swift looks good. Even Jamal Williams looks good. He's 7th running back in fantasy right now. So if you have him, start him. I mean, unless DeAndre Swift plays, then probably not. But you probably still could, because DeAndre Swift is probably going to be eliminated. But yeah, I do have the Patriots winning this, but again, another slight win. I think Bill Belichick is the better head coach, obviously. I don't think it really matters who plays quarterback for them. I mean, we saw Zappy throw all over Green Bay. I mean, he wasn't really throwing a lot, but the throws that he was making, they're looking pretty nice. And the Lions have absolutely no defense out there. So, yeah, I have the Patriots winning this. Then we have the Chargers versus the Browns. So I promise I'm gonna make its own video for this one. But I do have the Chargers winning this. I mean, they just gotta stop Nick Chubb. That's all I have to say for now. But I will make that its own video. I promise. I'll make time for that. If anybody really cares at all. I mean, I hope anybody cares. But yeah, so I have the Chargers winning that one. Then we have a divisional matchup: Texans versus the Jaguars. I think I have the Jaguars winning this. I think the Jaguars are actually a really good team. I mean, we saw them barely lose to the Eagles, who I think are probably the best. I mean, everybody universally the best team in the NFL right now, the Eagles. Um, but yeah, the Jags look nice. I mean, I've been saying it. Like, if you recall, if anybody recalls, I've been clamoring for Trevor Lawrence to have a breakout season, and I think he's already doing it. I mean, it's only his second year, but it's a breakout in the terms of everybody writing him off so early on. Everybody was just, oh, he's a buzz. He's not generational. He's just average quarterback. But nah, I mean, he has a better head coach and Doug Peterson than he did last year, and that's already paying off hugely. So I have the Jags winning this. I think if the Texans want to stay in this game, I mean, it's easier said than done, but they just got to score points on the Jags, because the Jaguars are going to go out there and score points. They really be that team that just be scoring points on every team. I mean, they did that to the Chargers. They were even able to score on the Eagles, but then, unfortunately, they weren't able to get that win. But yeah, the Jaguars score a lot of points. Their defense is pretty good, solid, got a lot of nice pieces. So yeah, the Jags take that one. Then we have the Falcons versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this is going to be my upset of the week, honestly. I think the Falcons are going to win this. I mean, Tom Brady going through a divorce. He still has Mike Evans, who's probably one of the best wide receivers, but Tom Brady has hella Botox in his face and his brain, in his throwing shoulder. Like, I don't know. He doesn't look the same. I'm not saying he's washed, but yeah, he's not looking like the Tom Brady that we know. So I have the Falcons winning this one, and I think that uh, I don't know. I have them barely winning, honestly, but I mean, a win is a win. Plus, it's a divisional game, and they're actually tied for number one of the division right now. So, surprisingly, I think the Falcons win this one, and they're going to be number one of the division, which is a sentence I never thought I'd say, at least not in 2022, which is crazy. Then we have the Steelers versus the Bills. Yeah, this is going to be an absolute murder of Pittsburgh, honestly. I think the Bills are going to be, they're playing with the chip on their shoulder, even though they won against the Ravens, but winning by a field goal, I got to imagine that. And then they lost to Miami right before that. So I think Josh Allen goes out there and just proves that he's one of the better quarterbacks, probably top two. I mean, I'd probably say Justin Herbert is first overall, but yeah, Josh Allen is playing really good still. I think the one thing that I've noticed about the Bills, though, is they're down one score, one field goal. It doesn't matter. They're barely down, and then they just start making mistakes here and there. Josh Allen starts to play like he's down by 50 points, and he just starts throwing the ball, starts taking unnecessary hits, and then that's going to cause some interceptions, I think, which the Steelers' defense is all right, I guess. I mean, Minka Fitzpatrick is still back there. So yeah, I think the Bills just gotta. I really still think they're gonna go out there and score a lot of points, but as long as they're not playing like paranoid or start playing like they're down, which I don't think they will, but they just gotta limit the mistakes. So yeah, I have the Bills winning that, obviously. Then we have the Dolphins versus the Jets. Zach Wilson, second game back after slaying some fresh Cougars. I still have the Dolphins winning this, even though Teddy B is going to be in this one for the Dolphins. I mean, I don't think there was ever any question that Tua was going to play in this game. If there was, fire everybody, because that dude should not play probably ever again, if I'm being honest. But he was looking good. But I mean, the Dolphins just have a lot of weapons. Waddle, Tyreek Hill. Even the running game is pretty solid, I think. Chase Edmonds is still good. Raheem Mostert, whatever. He's good. He's still really good, I think. He still looks as good as he did for the Niners. So yeah, so I still have the Dolphins winning this, but I do think the Jets are gonna put up a pretty decent fight. I mean, Zach Wilson could probably go out there and score a couple tutties. He's looking pretty decent. So yeah, he's probably got to go out there and slay a couple more Cougars and take their souls, and you know that'll transcend him into the next level of quarterback play. But for now, I have the Dolphins winning this. Then we have the Bears versus the Vikings. Yo, what is this game? And does anybody care? Nah, I don't think anybody does, unless you're a Vikings or Bears fan. And the Bears are just honestly probably the worst team in football right now. I mean, they're up there for sure. And I still like Justin Fields. I don't know if I'm just not, if I'm just ignorant, naive, but there hasn't been a lot of Ohio State quarterbacks or players in general to do real good. But I mean, I still like Justin Fields. But yeah, I still have the Vikings winning this. I mean, you cannot go into an NFL game in 2022 and just run. Like, that's not going to work, especially on teams like the Vikings, surprisingly, that can score some points, you know? They still got Justin Jefferson. They still got him Thielen. Irv Smith looks nice. And Dalvin Cooks, you know, I mean, he's still there. He hasn't done much, but I don't know. He might actually have a good game. But yeah, just the Bears are just not a good team. The Vikings, not necessarily a great team, but they can still go out there and score some points. So yeah, I have the Vikings winning this one. Then we have the Titans versus the Commanders. I have the Titans winning this one, and it's just because the Commanders are definitely, without a question, the worst team in football. I mean, the defense doesn't look right. For all the pieces that they have, too, they got some household names there. They have what's his name? Sweat, Deron Payne. They still got some nice pieces, but the defense is not good at all, at all. And it's crazy because like the Titans will do amazing the first half, and then just nowhere to be found the second half. But that's kind of the opposite of what the Commanders do. They'll start off super slow, and then just somehow work their way up and score some points. But yeah, I'm not trusting Carson Wentz to really go out there and win them a game. I'm just not. I mean, the Titans' defense they're pretty clutch. They're a clutch defense. They'll go out there and make this right stops. Red zone defense is real nice, honestly. And I think Carson Wentz is gonna be in for a long day behind that atrocious O line. I mean, he's the most sacked quarterback for a reason, and the Titans, they'll bring the pressure. So yeah, Titans win this one. Then we have the Seahawks versus the Saints. I don't think Jameis Winston is playing this one. Alvin Kamara, I don't think is playing, but I still have them winning. I mean, they got Chris Olave, and he's really coming into his own. I mean, a lot of people already, myself included, are saying that offensive rookie player of the year. He just looks nice. He's as advertised. You know, the dude is the beast. Definitely. I mean, I definitely think he's the best rookie wide receiver right now, or player in general on offense. And I hate to say it, I mean, I just never thought I'd say it, but Geno Smith is he's pretty solid out there. I mean, dude ain't right back when everybody wrote him off, you know. He's just not responding to your texts, your calls. You know, dude is just out there playing for his life. And yeah, he's playing pretty good. So, but I still have the Saints winning this. They just got to go out there and not be terrible because, yeah, I don't know. They haven't really looked right on offense or defense. The Saints, that is. But yeah, I still have them winning this one. Then we have the 49ers versus the Panthers. Yo, the Panthers are terrible. They suck. Baker Mayfield is not good. Matt Rule is not a good head coach. Defense is all right, but actually, I do think that if there's kind of a defense that could slow down Jimmy G and their offense, the Niners offense. It might be a defense like Carolina's. I mean, they're pretty fast. They're young. They just they a lot of them are just, I don't know. I don't know if it's the play calling on defense, if players are just missing assignments, but yeah, they'll give up chunk plays here and there, so they gotta not do that, because Jimmy G and Devo have a good connection. Brandon Ayuk is still out there. I mean, he's still good, I guess. He's pretty good. Hasn't really shown much, but yeah, he might have a good game here. Carolina's defense is pretty decent. I'll say that again, but yeah, they're not a good team otherwise. So I'll have the Niners winning this one. Then we have the Cowboys versus the Rams, and this might be kind of an upset for a lot of people, but I have the Cowboys winning this one. Reason being, that defense, the Cowboys defense just looks really nice. They're the best defense when it comes to sacks and pressure. I mean, they got Michael Parsons. Like, dude could be the whole defense, and that's really enough, honestly. And Matthew Stafford is just getting killed behind that offensive line. Like, he needs some help. Poor guy is just gonna die before the season even ends. So I have the Cowboys winning this one. Could go either way though. If there's a game that I could like, am the most positive that could go either way, it's probably this one. But yeah, I think the Cowboys, and plus Cooper Rush. I mean, like when Dak gets back, just leave Cooper Rush in there. Dude looks good. He's definitely starting quarterback material. He's probably gonna bait some team into paying him next season. So yeah, just let him play. Let Dak heal up 100%. And yeah, the Cowboys I think win this one. Then there's the Eagles versus the Cardinals. Oh my God, like the Cardinals are just not good either. Like I still think about it all the time, and I cannot believe that the Eagles really went all in, and they just like, they just, all they did was like grab and sign a bunch of old free agents, JJ Watt and AJ Green. Like, how is that going all in? Like, they really thought it was going to be that easy. But yeah, the Cardinals don't look good. The Eagles, best team in football right now. And I think they're just going to pound the rock on the Cardinals. I could just see Jalen Hurts, Miles Sanders, and anybody with legs that's just going to run on the Cardinals. I mean, Cam Akers scored on the Cardinals. That tells you how easy it is to run on them. So yeah, Eagles, good rushing team, good team, best team. So yeah, they're gonna win this one pretty easily, I think. Then we have Bengals versus the Ravens. This one is kind of tricky because it's a divisional game, and man, the Ravens kind of remind me of like every Chargers team we've ever seen, where they'll get a huge lead and then just disappear. They stop playing offense, they stop playing defense, they just let teams come back and score on them, and the offense just doesn't do what was working for them. But I still think that they win this one. I mean, it's prime time, it's the Ravens are at home, and like, I've been really picking against the Bengals in every game this season, honestly, and I should probably stop that because they've actually been winning. But yeah, I have the Ravens still winning this one. I think Lamar is probably the best quarterback in the NFL right now. I mean, dude can go out there and score, and I think they're gonna do just that. I think they're gonna go out there and score on the Bengals. Bengals defense isn't clicking as well as it was towards the end of last season. So we'll see if they could actually stop Lamar in that offense, which I don't think they will. So that's why I have the Ravens winning this one. But it would not surprise me at all if the Bengals win. I mean, Joe Burrow just got to go out there and slice and dice that defense of the Ravens, who does not look good at all. Maybe go out there and wear his rosy sunglasses and it's a wrap for the Ravens. Who knows? But until then, I have the Ravens winning. Then we have the Raiders versus the Chiefs. Raiders is a wrap for you. Your defense sucks. Derek Carr sucks. Terrible, terrible team. Um, and the Chiefs, I mean, obviously they're a good team, but just what they did to Tampa Bay last Sunday, like that was that was embarrassing. That was embarrassing for the Bucks. That was just embarrassing for Tom Brady. I mean, that's probably why Giselle's divorcing him. Could be. I don't know. If you know, let me know. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, Chiefs win this one pretty easily, I think. I don't think anybody on the Raiders defense could stop Patrick Mahomes. Nor do I think that Derek Carr could really go out there and have a great game. I mean, that O-line is atrocious. Derek Carr is atrocious. Devontae Adams is probably regretting leaving Green Bay right now because, yeah, this Raiders team is not good at all. So, yeah, those are my Week 5 predictions, wins, losses. Yeah, so once again, I appreciate everybody for checking out my videos, for liking, subscribing. Stay interactive with me. I mean, just trying to talk about sports and talk with you guys about whatever, you know. So yeah, we'll stay interactive. Let me know what you think. We'll argue about it. Maybe get in a fist fight. Maybe kiss about it. I don't know. But yeah, let me know your predictions. Till then, see you on the next one. This is Settle the Scoreboard. Peace.